the functions of water. Let's see. First one is 4.1, water as a solvent. Let's see. Today we are going to talk about this topic. You already know that the seawater has a salty taste. Yes, I think you know it. Do you know the reason for this taste? Because many salts are dissolved in water. That means not the salt we get. That salt is it's a chemical. Yes. Then it is known as sodium chloride. So then all living beings need oxygen to breathe. You know that. Yes. Then oxygen they breathe in very steps. You will learn it in animal diversity lesson. So, however, how do fish get oxygen to breathe in water? Yes, that's a question of the fish living in water. Now, how they live? Because they want oxygen to know. I will show you that in the site H2O. It is the name we call the scientific name called to the sodium chloride. So H means hydrogen and O means oxygen. From that the fish get this oxygen part only. They get oxygen and then live happily. That's how they live. Then water acts as a solvent. That is the thing that we have to learn in here. That means fish living in water, then the fish living in water get oxygen from the water. The scientific name of water is H2O. From that they get O, oxygen. So then all the above phenomena are located with the special function of water. Yes, that means we said sodium chloride has dissolved in seawater. So that means salt. Then all living beings need oxygen to breathe. Fish get oxygen to breathe from the waters and scientific name, and that means they get from water. Okay, I just explained. And then so there's a figure of seawater and there's a figure of fish living in water. So that's not important as you think. Then let's do activity 4.1 to find out how water is important as a solvent. So take the following materials given in table 4.1 in equal quantities and dissolve them separately in 5 milliliters of in water test tubes. Then record your observations in the table 4.1. So let's see. Yes, you have to do this activity and see the observations. I had done it and I know the observations always. And then you know the lot of materials in here mixed with the water. If you do that activity, you can get it. So then it has also written most of the above substances dissolve in water, but some dissolve a little and some do not dissolve in water. Through this activity we examine how some solids get and liquids get dissolved in water. Do gases dissolve in water? We don't know. So let's do assignment 4.1 to find out. So wait just a second. If you think, can you remember the thing that I told in the water part? Yeah, in there I told you that water has oxygen too and hydrogen. Then they are gases. No more talkings. Gases dissolve in water. So then it has written the gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide are soluble in water. Fish use oxygen, dissolve in water for respiration. Water is considered as a solvent because many things dissolve in water. Because of that, water act as a solvent because the thing that is water is considered as a solvent. It's easy. So similarly, we can separate the things that are dissolved in water. Therefore, this solvent property of this water helps us in daily life and as well as industrial activities. Imagine how water as a solvent is important in your day-to-day lives. So then there's another assignment. Then list the difficulties that you face when there is no water supply in your kitchen. Yes, I think you have faced it very much. And then record the methods of supplying nutrients for hydroponic cultivation. Yes. Then that you have to write the supply nutrients. Then it is clear that this special property of water acting as a solvent is important not only for us but also for the aquatic organisms to live and for the plants to grow. Following are some instances where water is important as a solvent. To make drinks by dissolving sugar, colorings and flavors in water. The humans want to drink not only the water, because of that they made drinks, we call them drinks, and they made by dissolving sugar, colorings, flavors. Sometimes, not a lot of time it happens. So then to dissolve salt and flavors to make food tasty. Yes, it can happen too. Then dissolve salt and flavors. That means when we cook, we do not get any taste without these things. We cannot. Other thing is we cannot dissolve them without water. Water has a very good property of that. Yes. Then to dissolve concentrate acids in water to prepare battery acid, artificial vinegar, etc. I think you can see I think you have heard that the word dilute sulfuric acid. That means sulfuric acid is there, but it has dissolved with the water. Yes, it has dissolved with some kind of any one. Dilute is also we can use in here. That means there you can see battery acid and then artificial vinegar. It's also correct. Then to dissolve medicine in water. Yes, when we get sick, we want medicine and we cannot. Sometimes the medicine is for eating, but the medicine for not eating, that means they do not want to eat, and we have to we get them with the water. Then we have to use water in here because only the thing that dissolve medicine is this. Then to produce vaccines and saline for purposes of health. Yes, vaccines to make vaccines it uses. Then aquatic animals use oxygen that is dissolved in water to breathe. Yes, I told you that we don't talk about that, and remember that. Remember these facts and write to the exam. No problem, no problem. To remove dirt on clothes and body. Yes, clothes and body. We cannot remove them by dirt cannot be removed by any solid material. It have to be any liquid material. So then water is the greatest one for them and better. And so use colored water for decorating purposes. Yes, we have to use for decorative purposes we color water and then it get decorated, and it is very it's very great, because then that is happen by dissolving colors. That means not that colors means the flavors, and then we dissolve in water and then we get colored water. So then there's another thing, assignment is there. Prepare another list of instances where water is used as solvent. You can easily find that. Please comment one instance that the water is used as solvent, but it haven't to be in here. So then for extra knowledge, dilute sulfuric acid is prepared by dissolving concentrated sulfuric acid in water. Battery acid contains dilute sulfuric acid. Artificial vinegar is prepared by dissolving acetic acid in water. A type of saline solution is prepared by diluting sodium chloride solution to a stand concentration. Yes, I told you that battery acid and dilute sulfuric acid are made by dissolve the concentrated acid. So remember that dilute sulfuric acid is also known as, that means the battery acid contains dilute sulfuric acid. So then artificial vinegar is prepared by the acid called acetic, and then the saline solution is prepared by diluting sodium chloride solution to a stand concentration.